Do you know the 4 changes to Social Security in 2025 that have just been implemented? Hi, I'm Garrett Ray, financial planner here at the Wealth Guardians and the Ray Financial Group. And you've entered the Vault, the Wealth Guardians video series on all things pertaining to retirement planning. In this episode, we're going to cover those 4 new things about Social Security going into 2025 that you need to know. As a reminder, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons below, and let's get into it. What's the first change we need to be aware of? Well, good news for all of those who are on Social Security. We got a new cost of living adjustment in 2025, and we get a 2.5% increase on that monthly payment that you have coming in, so a 2.5% boost to your current benefits. So if we look at the average rate, what's the average monthly payment that's being paid out from Social Security? In 2024 is about $1,927. If we take that 2.5% increase, what can we expect in 2025? How about $1,976? So a little bit of an increase for those who are already on Social Security. Now, what's that second change to Social Security in 2025 that we need to be aware of? Well, this pertains to folks who have already filed for Social Security, but you have filed for Social Security technically before your full retirement age that Social Security gives you. For those of you who were born in 1960 or later, then your full retirement age is 67. And what we're talking about is the earnings test. When does that come into play? Let's say that you filed for Social Security before age 67, and you continue to work. Now, if you reach a certain level of income from that job of yours, they're going to withhold a portion of your Social Security benefit. Now, that did get raised in 2025. Back in 2024, the earnings test was $22,320. So if you earned anything above $22,320, then what Social Security is going to do is they're going to basically, for every $2 you earn above that $22,320, they're going to withhold $1 of your benefits. So what's the new earnings test limit for 2025? Well, they did raise it slightly. That's good news. It has now raised to $23,400. So just keep in mind, if you filed for Social Security early and you're working, if you earn more than $23,400 per year, then you will have $1 withheld for every $2 above that limit that you do earn. All right, let's talk about another change going into 2025. The third change we need to be aware of. Most of you throughout your working career, you've seen it on your pay stubs, FICA taxes, right? This is how, for when you're working your regular job, you're paying taxes into the Social Security program every 2 weeks, every month, whenever you get paid. Let's talk about those really high income earners. Do they pay Social Security taxes? Well, yes, they do, up to a certain limit. Okay. In 2025, Congress has increased that limit. So our high income earners, as they earn more of that is being taxed. What's the cutoff? Well, in 2024, it was $168,600. That means for, let's say, someone who earns $200,000 worth of income per year, once they reached the $168,600, they didn't have to pay into Social Security anymore. They have raised that now going into 2025. What is the new limit for FICA taxes? $176,100. That means higher income earners will have to pay more in Social Security tax on an additional $7,500 or so. What's the fourth and final change we're going to talk about? Changes for 2025 in Social Security. It is a little bit tougher to actually qualify for benefits. So some people out there believe that so long as they reach a certain age, they're automatically qualified to receive Social Security benefits. That's actually not true. You have to basically work in order to qualify for benefits. So how is that calculated? Effectively, you have to earn 40 working credits. Now, typically you can earn up to 4 credits per year. So if we're doing our math correctly here, basically every quarter of a year that you work, or every quarter, you get a credit. But you have to earn a certain level of income to even qualify for benefits. Let's talk about low-income earners, or perhaps someone who works part-time. How much do they actually have to work in a given year in order to qualify for a credit? In 2024, you had to earn at least $1,730 per quarter in order to qualify for that credit, that one of 40 that we need in order to be eligible for the payout. Well, what have they done in 2025? They've raised that limit now. You have to earn $1,810 per quarter in order to qualify for your Social Security credit. Now, remember, we need 40 total credits throughout our working history in order to qualify for the program overall. It doesn't have to be consecutive, but if we're doing quick math, 40 divided by 4, that's about 10 years worth of work that we actually have to work to qualify to earn Social Security when we retire. It doesn't have to be consecutive, so you can break that up. But now the limits per quarter have been raised. So the new value again in 2025, $1,810 per quarter. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 4 quick changes going into 2025 around Social Security. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of The Vault. Again, feel free to hit like and subscribe below to catch all future episodes. And remember, financial plans do not create themselves.